The Super League Raw Team of the Week is proudly sponsored by the Good Estate Agent. Join the Rugby League community in trusting Stefan and his team when you are buying, letting or selling property.
It's the Super League Raw Team of the Week for round number 26 with the Good Estate Agent of 2024. Here we go again. A fullback is the man who plays cold. Mikey Lewis, he caused the Leopards nothing but trouble at the LSP and kept his talking on the field. He continues to go on the up and up, and who knows, he may take them all the way to paradise on the wing. He's once again Matty Ashton of the Wire, who took his try scoring in Super League to 18. He strictly danced around the Giants defence with help and assistance from the choreography team of Williams & Co. In centre is the game-breaking Artur Romano of the Catalan Dragons. The grubber kick from Morg was pinpoint, and Romano was there to pounce and bring the relief to the Dragon supporters like an anodyne on a Sunday morning. On the other side is the big, the awesome, the legend that is Tim Lafai, hat-trick hero and centre supreme. His teachers said he wouldn't amount to much because he procrastinated too much. He said, you just wait and see, I'm off to the playoffs. At 5 is the man that was out in the cold but put a marker down. It's John Benison. Benison and Percival looked in tandem. What were you expecting at the LSP? The Hanging Gardens of Babylon, the Sydney Opera House perhaps, or these two running majestically across the plains. Sybil. At 6 is George Williams. George sets up tries as efficiently as a waiter sets up tables. If cutlery were assists, they would shine. If tries were wine glasses, they would sparkle. And if beaters were tablecloths, not a grain of table would be evaded. Quality! At 7 is the game manager of choice, Harry Smith. His boots were made for kicking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days his boots will ensure Wigan will walk all over you. The one for Kieran, beautiful. At 8 is Brad Singleton of the Salford Red Devils in perhaps his game of the season. As my mum has always said, the older you get, the better you get, unless you're a banana. And there's no doubt that Brad is as ripe as he come on this performance. At 9 is the Robins legend, Mr. Matt Parcell, who had to do big minutes at the LSP. He's so calm and composed, and this performance reminded the Leopards of jumping on a bicycle that had no seat. That's right, it brought tears to their eyes. At 10 is George Delaney of St Helens, who shone despite all the big guns coming back for Saints. Many have been pushing George's buttons this season, questioning his size and his power. Well, he had the last push this week. It was called the mute button. At 11 is once more Junior Nsamba. The only way this man could be improved is if his name was Nsamba, and what a chant that would be for the Cherry and Whites. Junior Nsamba, but it still works for Nsamba. Let's go to Cuba and smoke a cheroot in honour of the man. At 12 is the soon-to-be NRL Matty Nicholson, who showed again why he's on the rise like the finest Mary Berry Victoria sponge. The man oozes quality as Mary's creations ooze jam and cream, and yes, I'm sure many ladies out there would happily take a slice with their brew. The cake, that is. And finally at 13 is Kane Ellis of the Wiggy Warriors. What a brilliant adaptation to his forward Kane has had this year. You never know, Matt Pete might win an Oscar. He's won everything else this year, and as for Kane, he is that hot this year. He's contributing to global warming. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Team of the Week for round number 26.